Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Gamertag and I'm back for another Fortnite video. In this video, I will be sharing with you guys how to level up extremely fast in Fortnite Battle Royale after Season 4. And currently this is week 4, about to be week 5, so all of these tips are very up to date and you should be able to use all of them to your advantage. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys not only how to level up, also how to tier up, and then on top of that, how to get free battle pass tiers. So it's very simple to do. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video and or find it beneficial. If you do, let me know by leaving a like down below. I would appreciate that. Also, if you're new around here and you'd like to be notified whenever I come out with more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe down below. With that being said, my name is Gamertag, and let's get it. So now, as I mentioned in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to level up extremely fast in Fortnite Battle Royale. Once again, it is Season 4, Week 4 while I'm recording this, and it's about to turn Week 5 now. I've only seen maybe 10 people with the Omega skin, and all of them besides one person has actually bought the Omega skin, which is the Tier 100 for Season 4. Definitely one of the best looking skins to ever come to Fortnite. You know, it's obviously a debatable opinion. However, some people do like the skin more than any other skin in the game. So, of course, you do want to reach Tier 100 as fast as you possibly can. Now, most people, of course, aren't just going to throw out $100 to spend on Fortnite Battle Royale to get to Tier 100, which is extremely understandable. And honestly, it's a lot better when you work towards that Tier 100. It's a lot better when you earn it opposed to buying it. So, obviously, when you do unlock it, when you do reach Tier 100 after working and grinding, it feels really, really rewarding opposed to just buying it and having it. Now, the best part about Season 4, which I just want to throw out real quick, is you can tell if someone actually purchased Tier 100 or unlocked it. And again, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to unlock it. Now, the way to tell this is if someone purchased the Tier 100 skin, it's basically not going to have any upgrades to it. However, if they grinded out Fortnite, the way to tell they actually did unlock it themselves is they're going to have every upgrade possible, including the chest plate, which is the last one they receive. And on the chest plate, it's basically just like orange and red lights. That's really the main way to determine if someone has purchased the Tier 100 or unlocked it. So I just want to throw that out there. So it is pretty obvious, people, if you have purchased the skin or unlocked it. So of course, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to unlock it really. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into how to do this. Now, I'm going to break this video up into 3 parts. First one's going to be how to tier up fast regularly. Second is going to be how to level up fast. And then third is going to be how to actually get free tiers. Now, I did make a video not too long ago, about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks, showing you guys how to level up to Tier 100. That video did really well, and I left a few things out, and obviously as weeks are progressing through Season 4, new ways are coming. Obviously, there's different ways to actually level up a lot faster through the tiers, so I'm going to share that with you guys, basically just a completely updated version. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the first part, which is how to just tier up in general. Now, the main way to tier up in Fortnite Battle Royale is by the battle stars. So if you're sitting on the lobby and you look to your tier to the left, I'm just going to use tier 99 as an example. Let's say you're tier 99, it takes 10 stars to level up to the next tier. After you've reached that 10 stars, you'll then reach tier 100, which for Season 4 is the max tier. So every tier from 1 all the way through 100 is 10 battle stars. It does not actually have an exponential growth. It's not like tier 1's 1 battle star, tier 100 it's like 30 battle stars. Every single tier is 10 battle stars. So it does not get progressively harder whatsoever, which is fortunately for us good news. Now, there are a couple ways to actually go ahead and get these battle stars. The most common and most efficient way is actually by the challenges. Now, to be completely honest, during the final week of Season 4, you could literally go from tier 1 to tier 100 in one single day. So it is going to be a lot easier to get to such a high tier later on in the seasons, just because every single week there are new challenges that come to Fortnite. So currently we're in week 4, about to be week 5. So there's only about 4 weeks of challenges that we can complete. However, it's still possible to actually reach tier 100 if you do grind out the tips that I give you. So basically, to look at your challenges, you simply go onto the lobby for Battle Royale. You're going to scroll over by pressing right bumper or R1. Or on the PC, of course, you're going to select on challenges. You can scroll through all the challenges that you're actually prompted with. Now again, since we're on week 4, as of this upload, you're only going to have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 challenges. So here in the upcoming days when week 5 is released, if you complete every challenge, that is 50 tiers, which is literally in its own halfway to the max tier being 100. So obviously as the weeks progress, you're going to be able to get closer and closer to tier 100 just simply by the weekly challenges that it gives you. So scroll through all the challenges that you actually have yet to complete and just complete them one by one. They're all usually very simple. There's none that are actually extremely hard. It's just very simple ones, you know. Some of them are literally just like eliminate 3 opponents in Flush Factory. Some of them are search 7 chests in Wailing Woods. They're all very simple, and again, there's none that are too difficult to really complete at all. If you're having any trouble completing any challenges, you could have to look on my channel for some of the challenges, or you just browse YouTube in general and just see how to complete every challenge that you have yet to complete. You know, depending on how many challenges you have yet to do, most people should be able to complete all of their challenges in one single day of playing Fortnite. I complete all my challenges as soon as they come out. And yeah, so they're all usually very easy, and it shouldn't be a struggle or difficulty for you guys whatsoever. So go ahead, look through your challenges, try to complete all of them if you can, or just complete the easier ones you'd like, and that alone will give you a huge boost in tiers. So that's the main way to actually level up through tiers in Fortnite Battle Royale, is by doing the challenges. However, that's not the only way. Another great way to level up in Fortnite Battle Royale is just leveling up your level. Now, if you're kind of confused, if you're maybe not that much of an advanced player, or you don't really understand what I'm talking about, there's 2 basically levels. Now, of course, the one you guys are most likely here for is for the tiers. This is the way you get these skins. So the Omega skin is tier 100. However, there's also levels, and these cannot be bossed. So when you're in the lobby of Fortnite Battle Royale and you look to the left, in big numbers, it'll say like level 80 or probably like level 40 or something. Whatever you're at, that is your level, and the only way to rank up through this is by getting XP. So again, it cannot be purchased with in-game currency, unlike tiers. And to break it down for you, every single time you level up, it's going to give you 2 battle stars. Then for every 5th level, that is level 5, level 15, level 25, level 35, level 45, etc., that's going to give you 5 battle stars. And then for every 10th level, which is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth, is going to give you 10 battle stars. So if you go through it and you really just do the simple math, if you're going to level up 10 times in a day, that's equivalent to 31 battle stars, which translates to 3 tiers. So simply by leveling up, you can actually earn battle stars, which then is going to allow you guys to rank up through the tiers. So this is definitely a great way to do this. Now you're probably wondering, how do I level up in Fortnite? Now the main part is through XP. So I'm going to share with you guys how to actually get the most amount of XP per game. And I mentioned this in my last video talking about how to level up. However, a lot of people were kind of confused and just asked me a bunch of questions. So I'd like to give you more of a clear and detailed description on how to level up faster and get more XP. Now the amount of XP you get varies on a lot of different factors while playing Fortnite. Now some of the most important factors of getting a lot of XP per game is by playing aggressive, which means getting a lot of kills, coming of course in a higher placement, and just overall just dealing a lot of damage to players and things like that. So again, playing aggressive, also playing with friends. So your best case scenario would be to play squad games with a full squad, which is 4 people, so you plus 3 others. The reason is because your friends can actually have an XP boost that they give you. For every single person that has the battle pass of season 4, they actually get an XP boost. So whenever you play with your friends, and let's say they're all like tier 60 or above, for every single player you're playing with, it's a 100% XP boost. So if you're playing with 3 other players who are above like tier 60, you're going to get 300% XP boost, which is triple the amount of XP that you originally get. Now it's kind of difficult to explain. Just to put it in simpler terms, the more people you play with in the higher tier they are, the more XP you'll actually receive, regardless of your playstyle and how well you do. Of course, everyone should be performing to the best of their ability, including yourself, because that'll in turn, of course, give everyone more XP, and of course, that's what we're trying to aim for here. Now, although it is fun, of course, it's also fun to play solos games and duos games, which I play most of the time. So if you're doing that, you just want to focus on getting kills. Another huge factor that plays into this is of course your placement in the match. Obviously if you place 99th, which is like the worst, you're literally going to get no XP at all, opposed to if you win the game, you're going to get a ton of XP. So you need to find the perfect balance between getting a lot of kills and playing aggressive, as well as placing really high. So if you genuinely don't think you're like the best player in the lobby, I wouldn't recommend playing with a huge aggressive attitude. In the gameplay in the background, I'm literally pushing every single person that I see just because I'm trying to drop the most amount of kills that I possibly can. Now this was a really slow game, to be honest. I finished the game I think with 11 or 12 kills, which you guys will see here in the end. So that's just my play style when I play solos, or any mode for that matter. I literally push every single person I see just because I personally believe I'm a better player than most of the people on Xbox One. So I go into the 1v1 fights expecting to come out with a kill, which of course is going to translate to more XP. So if you're not too confident in your playstyle, I wouldn't recommend playing like I do, just pushing everybody possible. Just keep practicing and you'll eventually get to that point where of course you're pushing everybody, which then of course is going to give you more XP. So I would focus on placement first and then kills second. So if you can camp out a win and maybe have like 4 kills and still come in first, definitely go ahead and do that, opposed to getting, you know, like maybe 8 kills and dying like 30th place. That's not what we're aiming for here. Now of course this doesn't need to be said, but if you can drop a lot of kills and win at the same time, try to do that. That's of course what we're aiming for here, because that is the most amount of XP. So again, there was a lot of taken for the whole leveling up factor of this video, so I just want to mention the big parts again on how to get more XP to level up. Again, that's placement for the matches, that is kills, and then also playing with friends. So I'd recommend playing with squads, having them all have the battle pass for season 4, preferably a high tier like above 60. That way you get a huge XP boost per every single player. Then all of you guys play aggressive and drop as many kills as you possibly can, and of course try to win that squads game. So yeah, that's the whole idea of leveling up, which is a huge part in tiering up in the game. And then lastly, like I mentioned, I'm going to show you guys how to actually get free tiers in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now the reason I'm leaving this last is I was going to put it first because I'm assuming that's what a lot of you guys are probably focused on for this video. It's probably what a lot of you guys clicked on the video for, is how to get the free tiers. And yes, you can do that. However, you need to have every challenge completed up to date. But once you have all the week challenges completed, now you can actually get the free tiers. So this part is pretty simple. You really don't have to work for anything. Epic Games actually adds free battle stars in certain locations every week in Fortnite. So again, this is for all the people who have all the week's challenges completed, and every single week there's a new battle star at a different location. So if you're watching this at week 7, there's going to be 7 tiers that you can actually get for free. If you're watching this, you know, week 5, there's 5 tiers that you can actually get for free. And all of them have their own specific locations. Now the way to actually find the locations is go to your challenges, go to the blockbuster loading screens, and then look at the loading screens, and it actually gives you a hint as to where they are located. So if the loading screen has like a prison in the background, and that is basically a hint as of where the free tier is going to be. So you want to go to that location. It's going to be in one specific spot. You want to walk up to it. It's actually going to prompt you with a huge battle star, and you're actually able to collect it, and that is a free tier. Now I don't want to show the locations in this video for one simple fact that this is basically sort of like a treasure hunt or like an Easter egg hunt in a sense, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. A lot of people, including myself, actually want to like find it because that's like the main purpose of it, is actually like scavenge for it. So I'll most likely make a video here in the upcoming days showing every location for them. Now of course there's tons of videos already on YouTube doing that, so feel free to look up, you know, free battle star locations in Fortnite Battle Royale for each week, and you should be able to find them relatively quickly. Again, I'm only not showing it because I don't want to spoil it for the people who really just want to go ahead and have like this sort of scavenger hunt. So once again, go to your loading screens, look at each week that it gives you, and then, you know, use those clues to your advantage to find the location for them. They're usually in really odd spots, I will say that, but that's the most hint that I'm going to give you guys. Now every time you collect one, that is a free tier. So again, as of, you know, maybe you're watching this in week 7, you're going to be able to find 7 free tiers. If you're watching this in week 5, you're going to be able to find 5 free tiers. Now if you combine everything that I put together in this video, you actually should be able to reach tier 100 relatively quickly. Now of course you can't reach it in a couple hours. Obviously it's going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and of course the grind is going to be real if you guys are wanting to reach tier 100. So you're going to have to spend a lot of time and effort into completing this, and I recommend just utilizing every tip that I gave you guys. This is definitely going to speed up the process. Now I've been utilizing all these tips that I shared with you guys since the beginning of season 4. And I don't play Fortnite all day long. I might play a couple or few hours a day, and I'm actually extremely close to the Omega skin. Personally, I think if I did grind out, you know, like all day long, I probably could have had the tier 100 Omega skin a couple weeks ago, to be honest. But yeah, I wanted to share this video with you guys. I wanted to help you as much as I possibly can and benefit you guys, just because I know so many of you are sought after the Omega skin and just reaching tier 100 in season 4. So hopefully you guys did enjoy and or found it beneficial. If you did, let me know by leaving a like down below. I would appreciate that a ton. Also, if you guys are new around here and you would like to be notified whenever I come out with more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. My name is Gamer Tag. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Adios.